Hail to lovers of occult. I'm Thea. In this episode, we want to talk about one of the most mysterious topics of the occult, the Tree of Death, Qliphoth, a secret path within the Kabbalah, which is a mysticism in Jewish witchcraft. Yes, you know the Masons and their 33 stages that finally reach the top of the Tree of Life have been followed by lovers of occult. But few people know about the shadow of the Tree of Life, or the Tree of Death, the easiest entry steps to occult. Does God exist or not? What was the cause of human creation? Has God Allah created man or not? Are there aliens or not? What are the creatures of the fourth dimension? Is God the only one or not? We have answered these questions. The companions of the channel understood that yes, God Allah is also God. Like other bots, Allah tries to propagate more by using their prophets and angels and taking human vital energy, enslaving people in all generations. Many people have woken up from this sleep and brainwashing of thousands of years. And when they started researching in occult, they saw other gods, they saw other worlds, they saw other creatures. At that time, they could compare their personal experiences with, for example, Jewish mysticism, which one of their most secret, transcendental teachings in Abrahamic religions is Kabbalah, within which they reach the Tree of Life. For example, Masons and their greatest genius and understanding of occult is this much, that how to pass through the worlds of the fourth dimension and reach the fifth dimension in the 10th level. It means the 33rd stage of Freemasonry. But they have been in the early stages of occult for a long time, or they have been religious missionaries for Allah, God, and they did not show the truth. That is the possessed person who has been doing magic in Kabbalah for years. She don't even know that there is something called the Tree of Death, in contrast to the Tree of Life, or Qliphoth. These fake spellcaster masters, they have not even heard their names. Like the 10 worlds introduced by the Tree of Life, the 10 worlds are also represented by the Tree of Death. All this comes from a source called the Cloud of Life, in which all these geometries are formed. There are millions of parallel universes. In Kabbalah, there are 10 Sephira. It means 10 parallel worlds. That is because of her ignorance and not understanding that these 10 worlds have 10 similar worlds, which is called Qliphoth. I take my students to these worlds, and we hunt demons there. For example, the possession of a twin demon belongs to this first world. The name of this world is the Whispering World, and it has a ruler named Naamah. All twin demons live in this world, and when a twin demon is captured in a ring with the master's permission, it is hunted from that world. The ruler of this world is Naamah, that is the twin demon of Lady Lilith, and Lilith is the ruler of the next world, which is known as Dream Realm. If all the dreams you see are supernatural dreams, you are walking in the dream world with Lilith's permission. That everything I have is because of Lilith. Lilith is very generous and has allowed many people to enter this territory. They are very big worlds, and no one can claim to have seen these worlds completely. Every time I have traveled there, I have seen new things, and I have noticed that it is as if a being comes to the third dimension. How much of our universe can she see? We, as an intelligent species, living in this dimension, we have only seen our own planet, and we still haven't contacted other organics who are thousands of light years away from us on the other side of this our 3D universe. And funny is that fake master who lives in India, and he sends me a message with pride and pomfret. I have gone to the sphere event, and I have seen the third world. How far have you gone? He does not know. We have met Parrot God, Adramalek. Closely, the fourth world is a world called Arab Sarsk, and there is a god named Netzik. I hope you don't travel to this world. There are demons of movement in this world. When there was nothing, they turned a point into a circle. They have done important and great things. I have to tell you about a person named Meditron, a person who is equal to an angel. She was demoted to the level of an employee for Allah, God, but she was the architect of this three-dimensional world, the world of Galachap, or Jin's world, whose current ruler is Smados. Say his name with respect. If you don't want an army of genies to follow you, forget the name Galachap. I have taken students who deserve it to the 10th world Theiam. I try to convey everything I can from my memories, from my travels, from the forms of these worlds, from their demons. I will tell you everything I know. Remember that all fourth-dimensional worlds are timeless, and your one trip will take many years of your life there, and when you come back, many hours have passed here. It's very difficult. The fifth world is without gravity. Your tissue will separate. Your tissue will separate. And again, you have to learn everything, including existence. Do not draw a sigil on paper without a master. Do not say any of these names. It is always a light for lovers of the transcendental. However, I know that sometimes what I share is incomprehensible to many people. They have not yet reached the stage to fully feel and understand. But step by step, I pass this knowledge to my students. Safely, step by step, stay with me to show you the alphabet that man does not know. The new borders of occult have become